watching PowerNation.
Up next, we put a bow on our 2020 F-150 project.
What we're going to be doing today is put a long-term protection on it.
We give it a ceramic coating that will last for years.
We upgrade our exhaust and our OEM air filter and put it to the test at Nashville Superspeedway.
James from EBC stops by and takes it on a test drive.
And we visit a history-making venue and do something few people get to do.
Welcome to Music City Trucks. I'm Mark Christ, and Brandon's out running some errands. We'll be catching up with him later. Today, we are jumping back on our 2020 F-150 giveaway that we're doing with EBC Brakes. Now, this thing has come a long way from where we started. Check it out. We started with a stock 2020 F-150 XLT. Nothing special, but it does have a 3.5-liter EcoBoost, which is cool and all. But we've got some plans to turn this thing into a sweet daily street truck. We lowered the F-150 with coilovers and a flip kit, put on some EBC brakes, threw on a set of 22-inch wheels and tires, added bed storage and seat covers, and even swapped out all the chrome with color-matched trim and body parts. Well, I absolutely love the way this truck is turning out, and the finish line is in sight. And by the end of the show today, we are going to be putting a bright red bow on this beautiful red truck. And the best of all, when it's all done, it's going to be given away to one of you folks. Now, to make this thing look its best for a long time, we've got Rob here from Sonax USA. Rob, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us. We always enjoy your projects.
Oh, it's always a pleasure having you guys here. Sometimes we hit you with a curveball, and sometimes it's a, one we just lob right in there. Hopefully this is the lob.
This is your typical OEM paint that comes pretty easy to work with, and the removal of scratches and swirls is typical for what most automobiles are on the road.
Now, where are we with it right now?
We did a quick buff this morning. What we're going to be doing today is put a long-term protection on it. It's a Sonax ceramic product, 3 years protection. Very easy to apply, but the durability is really, really good.
Now, you say ceramic, and to me the dollar signs start popping up.
Yeah, I think most people, when they think of that, they think it's very expensive, and of course the durability and the chemistry that goes behind these products, there's a reason why it is expensive from a professional standpoint. So what we're going to be applying today is our ceramic coating kit, CC36, which really stands for Ceramic Coating 36-Month Protection.
What is ceramic coating?
So ceramic coating is really exactly what it says it is. It's tiny glass particles that bond together to form a layer of protection. So obviously a ceramic is going to be more durable than a natural wax product that will start to break down immediately after you apply it. The true benefit of it is just the durability of it, and also the depth of shine and the extreme gloss that it creates. If you apply a booster every 6 months, you'll get 36 months of protection. So the kit is very simple. It comes with our base coat, number 1. So you apply that over the surface, as with the truck it is right now. You will apply that over. You'll allow it to cure for about an hour, and then you come back over with the number 2 can of base coat, and really what that is just as something that will lay a very smooth final layer over and really brings out that depth of gloss.
All right, so what do we need to do to get started?
Let's get busy.
Oh, okay, let's do it. Before applying Sonax ceramic coating, the vehicle needs to be cleaned and wiped down.
Step 1, the base coat. The can has number 1. Use the number 1 sponge. You simply wrap the microfiber, spray it away from the paint so you don't get any overspray. What we'll do here is we'll work in small little sections, and it is simply as you're just coating the paint. And I always cross-hatch just to make sure that I have full coverage. And the reaction that's happening right now to the paint is simple. It's just bonding to the paint, it's leveling the paint, and you're just creating a ceramic layer over the clear coat.
See it changing.
Yep, and you're starting to see the reaction now. So once it reacts, you'll see it flash. Basically that says I've bonded to the paint, wipe me off.
Okay.
It'll take us probably an hour and a half to 2 hours to apply the entire truck. And it's as simple as that. And we'll just move on to the next section of the paint and just keep moving around the truck until we've completed.
Wow, you can really feel after you put that second step on how smooth it is, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it really finishes it out nice.
You do good work.
You do good work.
Coming up, we head to Nashville Superspeedway for some final testing. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the final product turned out way better than the rendering did. I love the waves and the swoop thing we got going on. Got the wheels and tires on the truck, got it aligned, and there's one last thing we wanna do to this truck, and that's gonna be getting a little bit more air in and out of this engine, which is gonna include a cold air intake, an exhaust system, and throwing a tune on this truck to kind of free up a couple horsepower out of this stock V6. First thing we gotta do is get rid of that OEM intake and replace it with this cold air intake that we got from Summit Racing. There we go. So here's the new intake box. We need to install this inlet in the same holes. There we go. That is a tight fit. The cover for the air cleaner. Now I usually don't like running an air cleaner, but that's one I'd run. Let's move on to the exhaust. Now to bump up the sound quality on our F-150, we went with this Corsa exhaust muffler back kit that we got from Summit Racing as well.
Well, as they say, moment of truth.
You wanna hear it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Not
Wow,
bad.
it's quiet in here. Rev it up. Say done.
Well, nothing's ever really done.
Well, it's done enough to go to the track.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, we're back at Nashville Super Speedway. We've got our F-150 here all finished up, and we're getting ready to do some more testing with it.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that I was able to make it this time. We're pretty much gonna be doing a repeat of last time, 60 to 0, 0 to 60, slalom, and with everything we put on the truck, I know it's gonna do better.
It better do better.
You know, Mark, we did the exhaust, we did the cold air. There's one last thing.
Oh, the trifecta.
The two.
Yep.
It's all yours.
I'll handle it. Thank you. Well, for our tuner, we decided to go with the SCT BDX. This is a handheld tuner that comes preloaded with the tunes for your vehicle. This thing also has Wi-Fi capability, so if you need to update the handheld or if you got a custom tune, your tuner can send the tune to the cloud. You can pull it down, load it into the vehicle. We're just gonna use the preloaded tune on our F-150 here. So what this thing does is it takes the factory tune out of the vehicle's computer and it stores it inside the handheld. And then it uploads the SCT tune to the vehicle in its place. So you always have your factory tune stored in your handheld if you ever need to put it back to stock for whatever reason. Let's do some testing.
0 to 60?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
That one was 6.9.
Yeah, 6.9 seconds. Second run.
A little bit too much wheel spin that time. That was a 7.4. All right, I'm ready for a third run.
Yeah, 6.7. Very nice. At least he didn't roach that run.
That was 7.4 again.
That's not bad.
I think it's just heat soaked. The fact that we got 2 in the 6s is pretty good. You want to do braking?
Yeah, let's do braking.
That's a stop. Did you see that? 121 and 6 inches.
Dude, You
Now we're getting
serious?
somewhere.
Look at that.
That mark right there. Yeah. It's a whole truck length.
104.
104.10. 104.10, yeah.
There's two things happening today. It's really hot, and the truck's doing better than it did before. I call that a win.
All right, 97 feet, 6 inches.
What? Not only did it stop in the same spot the first time, but as they get hot,
cold.
they get shorter.
That's right. Let's do a slalom.
Cone, cone, cone. .83 minus 1, 2, 3 cones. That's 6 seconds added onto that. 17.83. All right, slalom number 2. And 12.24 minus 1 cone. I figured it out.
Okay.
The truck handles so much better now that you don't really know what to do with your hands.
A stability control kicked in and I lost, like it cut engine power. So I'm gonna turn StabiliTrak off
Yeah.
and try it again.
Round 3. We DNF'd that last run, so. That is a clean 12.33. So we knocked half a second off the truck
Okay.
overall.
Yeah.
Here's what we got for our results compared to how the truck did stop.
The slalom was a bit of a wash, but if you don't count my infractions, the truck was about 1 mile per hour faster through the cones.
0 to 60 was pretty flat, but it was a hotter day and we did have some traction issues.
But where the truck did make noticeable gains was in the braking test. The average of our 3 good runs stock was 123 feet. The new average, 107 feet. A 16-foot shorter average. Wow. Let's go back to the shop.
Find something else to tinker with?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, let's
that
go.
sounds good.
Get in, it's hot. Our buddy James from EBC Brakes stops by and we even let him hit the open road in our upgraded F-150.
Well, it's time to put a bow on our F-150 sport truck, and that's gonna be with this Covercraft form fit car cover. And they even put the logo on the windshield for us.
All right, James, here it is.
Wow. It's all covered up, Mark.
Well, we did that on purpose. Kind of wanted to.
Look who it is.
Hey Brandon, how are you doing?
Good, you?
Yeah, good to see you. Well, I'm desperate to see this truck. It's been a long time coming,
It has.
and I'm here in person. Look at this beautiful cover with the EBC Brakes logo on as well.
Well, it's going to protect the truck, but also it allows us to have this big unveiling for you. So here we go. Let's
Dun, dun,
let
dun.
you take a look.
Wow. The colour's so striking. You don't see many 150s in this red, do you?
It's race red.
It's beautiful.
color.
And there's no chrome. It's all black, which is perfect. It looks so much better with no chrome on.
It's a completely different truck.
And I'm glad we both like the 80s, 90s wave
Yeah.
graphics.
The truck obviously looks a lot different. You know, we lowered it, which is going to help with the handling. We added some engine upgrades. You'll see the interior here in a minute. But, you know, upgraded the braking system with the EBC USR rotors and the Greenstuff pads. And of course we added the graphics and, you know, all of the detail work really brought it all together, so.
It does look quite a bit lower. Brandon, how much lower is it?
It's 3.5 inches lower in the front and 4 inches lower in the rear, so it still has a little bit of a front rake, which
Yeah.
I kind of like.
But it looks so much better, just a small amount
And with the
lower.
22s on here, the proportions look really good.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. We do have a couple of surprises for you. First off, Don't you want to go out and go for a ride in the truck?
I'd love to go and have a ride. That's my dream.
We'll do you one better. You drive.
Oh, thanks, Mark. That's awesome.
Let's do it. This is kind of a different animal. Now, this is a pickup truck.
The thing is, though, this is one of our biggest markets. I mean, American trucks, we sell tons and tons of brake pads for American trucks because literally you can just change the brake pads and have a totally different feel to the car, which is it's like a cheap upgrade, you know, but it works so well.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of the things that, especially when it comes to people who like to upgrade their performance or people who are just using their truck as a work truck or for towing. But what's great about your products is whether it's a sport truck like this one, or if you're going to be using your truck for towing or working, you guys have a product for that.
That's right, and we've just got a new product, Mark, called ED Plus, Extra Duty Plus, for the fast trucks and sort of the heavy towing trucks.
Oh.
And that's going to be released very, very soon, before SEMA 22. So.
Oh, wow. Well, we're going to go to the Grand Ole Opry right now if you're up for it. It'll be an interesting experience.
Up next, we make history and visit a well-known circle.
And we're giving it all away to a lucky viewer. This is going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is it, James. I don't know if you've ever been here before, but
No, never. This looks incredible, this place.
this is the Grand Ole Opry. And let me tell you, it is grand.
Wow,
This is what Nashville's known for.
it's incredible. What an iconic building.
Sure. Nothing is more iconic in Nashville than the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
And we're going to get an up-close and personal look.
Well, let's go and have a look.
The home of country music is the Grand Ole Opry, a weekly live music show in Nashville, Tennessee. It was founded in 1925 by George D. Hay when his one-hour barn dance show was first heard on WSM radio and is still the longest-running radio broadcast in U.S. history. All right, right this way.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh? So this is it. You can see it's not a really huge venue in scale.
It's a really intimate venue.
So you get to come see your favorite artist here on a very legendary stage. It's pretty cool.
Hey, my buddies from Music City Trucks, come on up. Welcome to the home of country music. I've been in your garage. It's about time for you to come to my garage.
Drew,
welcome,
thanks for having
welcome.
us. This is James.
James, nice to see you, Brandon. Good to see you, buddy. Come on over. I'll show you what's going on here. So this is the home of country music for nearly 100 years. Last October, we completed our 5,000th consecutive Saturday night show.
Incredible.
It's been here for since the early 70s. The famous circle that was actually brought from the Ryman, where it was previously a home for almost 50 years before it came here, and it has seen them all. That is Johnny and Dolly and Porter and Garth and Carrie Underwood last week, and then all the new young artists as well. We just inducted Lauren Elena and Carly Pierce into membership in the Opry, and it's just a very exciting place, and I'll share it with you guys. So this is my garage.
Well, thanks for giving us this private viewing and private tour. I have to ask, since I'm standing on the stage here, is it okay for me to step in?
It is
this?
okay. You can absolutely stand there. There's a superstition that you may not ever be invited to be an Opry member, but if you don't stand there with an instrument. But
I don't think that's gonna happen either way. I think it's
Not for me.
then absolutely.
okay. I'm gonna do this.
Absolutely.
Got a little colder in here.
Did you feel it?
Wow.
Gives you shivers.
I know. Think about
That
it.
is super
Charlie Pride,
cool.
Porter Wagner, all the
All the
greats.
creaking.
Oh, that's cool. Actually, my favorite show I saw here was Eric Church.
Oh, yeah.
He played an acoustic set here. He went over by like an hour.
All right, James, what do you think? You want to stand where the greats all stand?
I'm going to give it a go, Drew.
Indeed.
Here we go.
Did you hear that?
Wow.
It's speaking to you?
You can feel it. You can feel it, man.
That is so cool.
Incredible.
I guess we all get to go,
Incredible.
can we?
Please. Now, we get that a lot.
Yeah, I can't sing. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Well, we've done it all now.
Yeah.
Can we go outside? We have something to show you.
absolutely. I love this. I mean, trucks and country music go together like, you know,
Greens and cornbread.
yeah, peas and carrots. Absolutely. Sunshine and coffee. And I got some I want to show you too.
Oh, awesome.
All right,
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So this thing looks fast sitting still. That is just such a good looking truck.
It is race red, so.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
So we talked about inside how well country music and trucks go together. You know what else goes together with trucks? A good four-wheeler. You arrive in style and you get on the trail in style. So we want to add this to the package and the giveaway, and this is the whole McGilla here.
Wow. Well, I don't know what to say other than thank you.
The only thing I can say is I'm just sorry I'm not eligible because this is a good looking package.
Same. Drew, thank you so much
You betcha.
again. Really appreciate it. It was a wonderful time here. We actually have plans, so we're gonna hit the road. We have a road trip.
Understandable.
planned. James, get in the passenger
Great seeing
seat.
you. This thing needs to be on the road. Great to see you, Brandon. Come back and see us soon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drew.
You bet.
We going on a little pilgrimage?
Yeah, I think that's what they call it.